All right, greetings programs and welcome to Broken Arcade. My name is Till Paris and this channel is exclusively dedicated to that video game and arcade nostalgia and bringing back those sweet memories of a simpler time. That's right, my friends, it's Saturday. We go live every Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern, and we have an exciting show for you guys this evening. That's right, now we were going to be going over the Discotron, but it just didn't show up. We're going to have a Discotron here next week in the garage. Can't wait to share that with you guys. But this evening we're going to be going over the new game that we got, which is, well, what is it, Amber?
It's the Stunt Cycle.
Stunt Cycle, that's right, from 1976. That's right, my friends, Stunt Cycle. We're going to be answering your questions live, going over the history of Stunt Cycle, doing some 80s trivia. And tonight, my friends, the Broken Arcade giveaway is a Broken Arcade sweatshirt, hoodie. It's getting cold out there, my friends, and now is the time for a nice hoodie. So, but before we begin, let's say hello to the lovely Amber. The lovely Amber. How lovely are you today, Amber?
Oh, I'm always lovely. Hi,
Hey, Amber.
everyone. Nice to see you guys. And I'm also wearing a little warm hoodie as well. So, my own little style, but thanks for all of you joining.
All right, all right. Well, that brings us to the next section here. Who do we have online, Amber?
Jose Hurtado.
Jose, how are you?
Autobot Al.
Autobot Al, what's up, buddy?
And Scott Royston.
Hey, Scott. Greetings. Always a pleasure to have you on.
Jeffrey Huggins.
Jeffrey, how are you, buddy?
Joanna Trevino.
Hey, greetings, Joanna.
Jason Stoll.
Jason, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, Scott Royston.
Scott.
Eric Welch, the
Eric,
original
how are you?
JT.
The original JT.
Bruce Weldon.
Bruce Weldon, how are you?
Konnichiwa to you. J-Boy 313.
Hey, konnichiwa.
D is coming from Japan.
Yes, yes.
And
He was actually a winner of, I think, quite a few shirts back in the day.
yeah, Dean Fontaine.
Dean, how are you?
Cybershriver.
Cybershriver.
Nick Callis.
Nick, what's up?
Excuse the voice today. Odd Man Loud.
Odd man, how are
Joe
you?
Faria.
Joe, what's up?
always. Tommy Holzer.
Tommy, how are you, buddy?
Pirate Emperor.
Arr, what's up? Pirate Empire.
Travis Dale. Thank
Hey,
you
Travis,
so
how are you?
much for the support and all
Hey,
the other ones.
thank you guys. Thank you so
who,
much. Really appreciate that.
Gave us a little love.
Yes, that's
tonight
helping
already.
helping that Discotron get here a little faster.
Right. Sherry's Retro Shop.
Sherry, hey, greetings.
Colleen Defoe.
All right, greetings. All right, every week up in my stories on Instagram, I put up a question box, and my friends, these are some of the questions that you have asked. The first one is from Jason Stoll. What's the celebration plan when you hit 100K followers? Is it cake, new retro shirts, or how about an arcade game giveaway? You're right, I am approaching 100,000 followers on Instagram. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. We should do something special because I think it's at 97 now, or 96, 96.9. So I'll think of something. I've been actually thinking about doing an arcade game giveaway. Come look over here real quick, Amber.
Oh, and Jason Keel, thank you so much.
Jason, thank you so much,
for your
buddy.
rad support
Appreciate
as
it.
well. We really appreciate you being on here. Thanks.
Thank you. Miss Pac-Man, I was thinking about either doing a Miss Pac-Man or a Pac-Man giveaway. What do you guys think? Like the real original arcade game.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that would be pretty neat. I'm thinking about it. But 100K is a pretty big birthday, so we'll see what we're gonna do. Okay, Cyber question not show. Oh, this was the image. I don't remember what this image was. It didn't show up in. Sorry, it's not a question. It was an image. You have an arcade. My apologies, buddy. I should have printed out the image so we could chat about it. Autobot Al, did your childhood arcade have that one good game player? Oh, that one really good game player everyone idolized. No, there wasn't like some really cool guy or gal that played dragons that are really good or got the highest score in Pac-Man. My local arcade, I mean, there's a few, but I mostly went to Chuck E. Cheese, and it wasn't any one kid that was good. It was always screaming kids and birthdays, me being one of the screaming kids. And I just remember playing pole position, bouncing between pole position cockpit and a Star Wars cockpit, and that was just like, that was heaven right there. But no, I don't remember. Do you guys remember someone that was like super good and they're like, hey, Johnny's here. He's the guy that's good at everything.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments. Tommy Holzer, what's the most accomplished you felt on a cabinet fix you did? Well, inside we have a Monaco GP, which I actually shared the world record in. It's the only game I got that far in. And I worked hard on that for about 6 months. I don't do board repairs, but I was studying and studying and studying, and I got that game working, and it was pretty cool. So I felt really accomplished about that, because that game, the type of board it is extremely challenging to fix. So I felt pretty good about that. JWilly777, have you recorded any high scores on games that have set any records? Funny you should ask. Yes, Monaco GP was one of them. It only goes to 9999. I think there's a few people have got that. Share that with Richie Knuckles and a few others. All right, Big Tuna Arcade. When done, where will you put... Hold on, let me read this. 1 second here. When done, where will you put it in the arcade? Something must come out, right? I think this might have been in reference to the Star Wars. Well, yeah. Star Wars is going to go. That's one down. And I'm selling Crystal Castles. There's 2 games that need to leave, and we're going to be able to put right in here, my friends. We'll be able to slide in the new game. Actually, we need to get room for... Yes, Star Wars will go, and we'll be putting in Discitron. I don't know what I'm talking about here. There. And Crystal Castles is leaving as well. And we're stacking up a couple new games. I got some exciting announcements coming next week as well. Keenum 2077, what is your opinion on Ambernick handheld consoles? Love them, got one inside, play it all the time. I've been actually playing the Atari Game Station Go quite often and a lot, loading that up with games. But the Ambernick is also cool because you can play all the Laserdisc games, my friends. Tons of Laserdisc games I have. I've pretty much installed all of them, or added all of them. There's like 14 or 15 of them. That's pretty cool. Dean Fontaine, when you get an arcade game, what kind of troubleshooting do you do or look for? That is a great question. Right off the bat, we're going to look for any, right when you get it, you look for any loose wires or things that might be hazardous. It's funny, that Afterburner Deluxe, I was talking with Keith today, and he was breaking out the back. See how these marquees light up here? You got that? So these light up, and this goes, it's one wire that goes down to the source, but that disperses power to everything. But to give you an example of things we look for, anything that's really looks unsafe. So someone had wired this bad receptacle inside the game, which you'd never see, and then plugged in like a wall wart to it, and it was like charred black all in the wood. So you want to address things like that, loose wires, and make sure everything's together. Past that, if you don't have sound in a game, or if there's graphics glitches, or maybe the joystick's not working properly, you're going to want to try to address those things as well. So those are some of the first things. Then any cosmetic stuff, but I normally leave that. Everyone says, gosh, Till, the games look so clean, so perfect. But they really aren't that. It's just the camera and the lighting and adding a little contrast in the videos during the week. It does a lot for what the games look like, but they aren't that fantastic looking in person. You'll see some burns on some of the buttons. Tempest still has cigarette burns on the buttons. I left that one, but a lot of buttons, when you have cigarette burns, they cut your fingers. So I changed those out, but those are some of the things I look for. All right, my friends. So what we're getting into, of course, Saturday. We go live every Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm so excited we get to share this time together again. I got a Stunt Cycle, my friends. That's right. That's the game highlight this evening. I was looking through Facebook Marketplace, and lo and behold, a Stunt Cycle came up for $500, which is a pretty good deal. It's not a wildly popular game. It's not a very expensive game. The monetary value, not so much, but it's a game from 1976, my friends. It is such a sweet slice of gaming history, and I think we're going to go take a look at it. Does anyone know what Stunt Cycle is? Has anyone heard of that one? Here it is, my friend. Stunt Cycle from 1976, inspired by Evel Knievel there. I'll be right back here. Hang on 1 second, guys. I wanted to grab something here.
Yeah, got some handlebars there.
All right, so go ahead and get a shot of this at the top of the marquee up here. So I got this from a guy who did drag racing and motorcycle racing, and he threw these hats in because he also did lots more motorcycle racing towards the end, and this was his pride that he's had for many, many years. But back in 1975, Evel Knievel jumped over 14 Greyhound buses, and that was on Kings Island. And that was his most famous jump. And this game has been inspired off that. You can see down, the goal of the game is you come out these pipes here, and then you jump these buses. And again, the artwork is almost better than the game because these are stickers on top of the monitor. Can you get that?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a black and white monitor, it's not color yet. And these are stickers on top of the monitor as if the bike is coming out of these pipes. So you're jumping the buses, and each time you go over it, another bus, each time you successfully land, another bus is added. And it has 1 and 2 players. So, as Amber was saying, like, let's start at the top. You have a little printout here, a piece of like paper that prints out. It says insert, coins and slot below, 1 quarter for 1 player, or 2 quarters for 2 players. Yeah, it's not that, I can't see, let me shine some light on there. There you go, now you can see it a little bit better. So you can see that, and there's also, hopefully you can see these stickers a little better on here, or down here. You also have another piece of,
yeah, you can see that.
Another piece of paper down at the bottom. I'm going to leave all that. That's not something I would restore. This is the patina and the history that I want to leave. But if you look at the top, you have this really cool, red, white, and blue kind of Americana theme, right? And some other games that came out in 1976 to give you perspective is Breakout, Night Driver, Exidy's controversial Death Race, Seawolf. These are some other games from '76. So that's where it really started. Getting in these Bronze Age games, it really started building into that '80s games that we all know and love. And as Amber mentioned, here's your theme. You have this really well-built metal control panel with a Atari logo stamped in there. Mm-hmm. And of course, it's the classic, motorcycle handlebars with the rubber grips here. And you got your little 25-cent tag in there.
Yeah.
You can see that. And you have a player 1 and player 2. The player 1, you can see this is blacked out here. I mean, you have like 1 player start. You can kind of see the text on that, but on the other one, it's all gone. So it'd be cool to fix that. Maybe try to restore that a little bit so you can see it. But now this game came working. The only thing that doesn't work is the sound doesn't work in here. Now, one of the issues is I got inside of this thing. It didn't, some work had been done on it. There's some wires that have been cut and reworked. It seems to all wire up, but when you ask me, what are some of the things I look at? A great thing today, I'm not someone who works on boards, but I was able to go and take the manual. I was troubleshooting, let me back up. I was troubleshooting the sound, okay? I really wanted to get the sound working, see if I could get it working for the show, and I want to get it working anyway. So I was using some AI, Claude being specific. I dumped in all of the manual, all of the schematics for this, and asked very specific questions to help troubleshoot the sound. I know very basic stuff, like getting out my multimeter. Let me show you guys this over here. 1 second. This is actually a Stunt Cycle board. I have 2 boards. One's here, another one here, and one in the game. But here's the multimeter here, and this is a must if you're looking or wanting to troubleshoot any kind of games here. So I got out the multimeter, and I was doing a continuity test for those who know what that is. That's making sure like I would have one lead on the speaker and one going all the way down to the board and seeing if you heard a beep, and that means it's the connection's there. So I was doing all those connections, but I dumped all of this into Claude and said, how can I troubleshoot this sound thing? And about 2 hours later of asking it all my dumb questions, right, it gave me some troubleshooting tips on a specific chip on the board or a specific IC on the board. And I was able to find out I have potentially a bad chip on the board. That's why the sound doesn't work. So that's okay. We'll get that fixed. But this game is awesome. It's a lot of fun. It's an addicting game. It's very simple, but it makes you want to win. And I think, why don't you play a game, Amber? You know how to play this one, right? Amber's actually getting pretty good at it. She got to 22. We'll go ahead and coin it up. One thing I found kind of silly about this, hold on a second, is that I don't know who did it, if it was the owner, but you have a button here to coin it up. You see it click here, and now you coined up. But this game has free play, so I don't know why anyone would drill a hole in it for that. But all right, go ahead, Amber. Go ahead and push 1 player start, and let's do it. So there's no sound. So you don't want to go too fast on these here, because if you go too fast, your guy will flip. And so you have to go just right to launch that. And Amber did not go fast enough. Maybe slide over just a tad bit there. Okay. We'll zoom in a little more so you can see this, my friends.
God.
We're getting some flicker
right.
here.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you were really
Yeah, you know.
not batting 1,000 here, my friend.
Well, maybe you should do it.
You got it. You got like 21 before. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's enough. Go ahead and.
I don't know.
You gotta get. It is kind of getting it just right. You can't jump too far. You got to jump just right. But if you go too far, you'll crash. Or if you go too far, you crash. Or obviously, if you don't go enough. So you want to time it out. And each time you make a jump, it adds another barrel. So I got kind of a little too close there, but I still made it. And really, the sound in a game like this really kind of makes it because it's so simple anyway. But it's such a fun, such an awesome slice of history. 1976, my friends. This is a game I'll definitely keep around for a while. I've got a pretty good black and white collection now. I've got, Stunt Cycle, Breakout 2. We've got, I guess we're getting an 80s Space Sap. Mega Races. There's some cool black and whites, but oh, let's see, too far and you kill your guys. So we'll do one more and we'll move it along. But what do you guys think? Does anyone remember this game? So in '76 I was 3 years old, so I don't really remember playing this.
Well, Nick Callis, do you have extra insurance on all those games? Not sure regular homeowners insurance would cover all those.
Yes, I do have insurance and everything is covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually had a flood here. Unfortunately, the water heater ended up draining one time when we were all gone and too far, I think. Yeah. When we were gone, I came back and everything was wet. Now, a lot of these are on leg levelers, so they're off the ground. A couple of them had some issues, and I had some parts on the ground that got destroyed, unfortunately. But they were replaceable parts, fortunately. Nothing too rare. Yeah, here we go. Getting a little rhythm here. But, this is one of those ones where, it's like the artwork is better than the game, and I love how the artwork is just really speaks volumes to the era. It's so cool. The theme of the game was almost everything. You look at it, and you're like, I have to play this. You get drawn in. Oh. That's it. No? Oh, I think that's right. I think I have more here. Let's see. Let's get some speed going.
Yeah, Pet 80s Art said it was a timeless build of the logo. CJ loved this game.
There you have it, my friends. This is a pretty weak score. My high score is 27. 27 buses. I think it goes to like 30 or 32. But yeah, pretty neat, huh? So, Stunt Cycle, 1976, my friends. 1976. Pretty awesome game. So thank you to Fred who sold it to me. He actually held that for me. You put something up on Facebook Marketplace, and I would say he said he had like 10 calls right off the bat, and he was able to hold it for me. And I thank you so much, Fred, for that. Appreciate it. Okay, so why don't we get into some gameplay requests here? What do you guys want to play? Or should I do a quick walkthrough of some of the games, or
yeah.
Why don't you take people through? I fixed the sync on this game. We can go from, let's go back and, hang on a second. Bring this back here. Okay, so we'll start with Kyla here. That's Amber's favorite friend. Of course, Stunt Cycle, we just played that. We got Wacko going on. Afterburner. We got 720 here. We've got a multicade with Street Fighter 2 Champ Edition, but we can play a lot of games there. All right, Tempest. We got one for Tempest. Got Mario Bros. We got a Zaxxon. Afterburner. Sample size, I don't have Burger Time. I guess we could do it in the multicade. We got Moon Patrol. We got some more Afterburner. Let's see. Maybe some Popeye. It's been a bit. Got APB here. Some more Tempest. Got a Track and Field. Got some Moon Patrol. Yeah, who asked me if I did the... I haven't done the mod yet. I didn't get to that because I have to bring back the game. All right, we'll start with some Afterburner. How about that, Amber? Have you played Afterburner? I don't think you played that one.
First time I did when we first got it.
Okay, well, why don't you jump on in now? Let's show everybody how good you are at...
Is it still reverse? The
Yeah, we're going to have to coin it up too for you. There we go.
So slow and fast.
Get ready, Amber. You're going to need to have your hand on that. And you'll fire here, and your missiles are on the top there. I don't think it's on the... Travis, I don't think Smash TV's on there.
Oh, no.
So we got some more Tempest. Super Garb, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I think we're going to do some Tempest next. What do you think? Don't worry, Eric, I'll never get rid of Star Wars. Got a surprise coming, though. How about Al? It's Miss Pac-Man. Wow, Amber, you're doing pretty good. Plans before Star Wars? Okay. The guy's moving, RS-70. He was moving and getting rid of some stuff, and he's had it for about 30 years. So it's time. Amber, you're killing it. A.M. Barry wants some Centipede. All right, sweet, we can do that. You got it, Matt. Matt Rogers, no problem, buddy. Wizard of War. We do have Wizard of War in the multicade. I actually have a Wizard of War project in storage that I never really got done. Oh!
Ah! Yes.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. What year did Afterburner come out? Afterburner was 1986, I believe. Oh, A.M. Barry, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, we're gonna do some Tempest next. Get to some Centipede, and then we'll do some Miss Pac-Man. What do you guys say? Rastan is an awesome game. We'll bust out some Rastan too. Wow. Petty's art, one for Donkey Kong. All right. Rastan. Yeah, was it 86 or 87? All right. Why don't you show everyone some Tempest since you're pretty good? Oh, that's an addicting game now, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit of one. Yes.
It's got a little bit of a glare going on here, but we'll do it anyway. Those are not the droids you're looking for. Don't have any of those Segas. I do have Outrun that I'll be bringing back in, and that'll go next to Afterburner there. Oh, Travis Dale, today is the original Xbox's birthday. Sweet. Who had an Xbox, or who has an Xbox? Awesome. Yes, Stunt Cycle is super retro, for sure. Yes, we have Commando. We did some Commando last week. Pretty good, Out About Al. Sherry's Retro Shop. Go, Amber, go. Need to make a Tempest t-shirt. That would be pretty sweet, huh? Yeah, Tempest looks amazing. It looks like you're playing watch the spikes. There you go. Almost looks like you're playing a neon sign in real life there. Sorry, guys.
Oh boy.
right, move it on, move it on. When you see it do this, that means you get your name up. So you got fourth place. Why don't you play some Centipede for the kind folks here?
Yeah.
You better do good or there's going to be punishment. Yes, Jeffrey Gorf would be pretty sweet in the garage now, wouldn't it? The speech in that game is awesome. You're getting a bit of glare in here, but hopefully you can still see and hear this game. Yes, Skip, those vector monitors are a pain in the butt to keep going. Vectors in general can be problematic. Do some Asteroids Deluxe. Yeah, Tom.
Oh, Jesus. Sitting duck for that. Oh.
All right, Amber, you're doing up. Look at the artwork on this thing. Isn't the artwork sweet on this one? Yeah, both great ones, buddy. Anyone here have a time machine I can borrow? Yes, Amber would like to go back in time here and redo that other turn, right? I mean, these were the thoughts when we were kids, right? Does the game have good graphics? What does it sound like? What does it look like? Back when life was simple, my friends, right? Yeah, Vanguard's another great one. All right, let's do some Miss Pac-Man, and then we'll come back and get some Rastan.
Am I going to do that one too? Yes.
Yeah.
Of course I'm going to do Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, you really like this one. Oh, this thing is getting all crazy here. Sorry, guys, let me try to fix this here.
Oh, look at that, right timing.
Perfect timing. You're doing good. Getting a lot of practice now. Does anyone remember on TV in California before HBO and satellite?
Oh, God, no, what am I doing?
David, do you have Time Pilot? I don't have Time Pilot. I do not. Super Guard, poop out a win there, Amber. Miss Pac-Man is a timeless classic. This was the first arcade game I ever got in the collection back in 2015. I didn't even know you could buy these things. I was looking on Craigslist and had a different Amber at the time. And you know what? The game lasted. I'm pretty excited. Great game.
Oh! Yeah. Different Amber.
Yeah, sample size, when you weren't getting anywhere in other games, it was always good to retreat to Pac-Man for a couple rounds. Yeah, isn't that the truth? You know, you could always go to some of those reliable games that you know and love. Wouldn't give you a hard time. It wasn't like testing your luck at Dragon's Lair or anything, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, the artwork is sweet on Centipede. Sure is. Yeah, David, Pac-Man Super Pac, also excellent game.
Oh my gosh, that was just, you know, not...
Okay, what are you bumping into the wall there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's frustrating.
All right, we'll get to the yellow dots and then we'll move on to maybe some Moon Patrol, bust out some Rastan. Has pretty sweet music. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't want you guys to freak out here. I will never get rid of Star Wars here, just so you know. but I don't need an upright if I'm getting another flavor of Star Wars. Just saying. Oh, sample size, I have Pac-Man Fever on vinyl. Nice, nice. All right, let's go do some Moon Patrol. Amber's getting a workout today.
Yep, that's okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Yep.
Jeez. Another one with outstanding art. Just look at that. Cabinet had pretty sweet art. Control panel looks sweet. Yeah, the 2600 version of Moon Patrol was pretty good, actually. All right, buddy, you take care, Jason. You have a great rest of your evening.
Bye, Jason.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Wow, that was pretty fast. For some reason, this reminds me of the Explorers a little bit, right? We watched that movie.
Oh, yeah,
this
that
week.
was. Hang on one second, Amber. Till, please settle the debate. Is it Galaga or Galaga? Or Galaga or Galaga? I say Galaga. What do you say, Amber?
I like Galaga.
I know that's how we tease the kid, but that's not really what it's called. I say Galaga. So we watched that movie, The Explorers. Who remembers that one? I was talking to Tommy Holzer about it. It's actually a favorite of many. Pretty cool. They found that alien orb, and it was two kids from another galaxy in a spaceship, drawing them in through dreams. You guys remember that game, The Explorers?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet one. Yeah, it was a little wonky when they met the aliens. It kind of took a turn, but it's still cool nonetheless. Pretty good. I thought it was pretty cool how that was the father yelling at the kids. I didn't really remember that. Thanks, Travis.
Oh, gosh. This should have slowed down. Well, that was pretty good.
All right, well, I think it's time for some
Yeah.
Rastan. Okay, Amber, you want to hold this?
Yep.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. Work up a nice sweat doing all these.
Yeah, getting a workout, huh?
Oh, Nick is in Vegas. Said nothing there anymore.
I love the music. Put your quarter in and hear this. It was like, it's getting real now.
Travis Dale, thank you so much for support.
Hey, Travis, appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Joe Ferrier said not only is Rustin a great game, but the music is phenomenal.
That it is.
J-Boy 313, this is a fun game. That 80s art reminds me of He-Man and Conan. Eric Welch, yep. Music takes you back.
Oh, darn it. I want to get that flaming sword.
Oh, Leon Rower said hello from Leon and Lindsay in El Cajon.
Hey, greetings, greetings. Also, collectors of some extremely rare games.
Yeah. David Butterball, do you have any Mortal Kombats?
Say again?
Any Mortal Kombats?
Only in here. This is the multicade that carries most of the those type of titles. Mortal Kombat is what's called JAMA. It's a universal connection that a lot of games can connect to, like Street Fighter. I shouldn't be. Yeah, not very good. So I don't have any Mortal Kombat. I did have Mortal Kombat in there, but all right. What are we gonna play next, my friends? How about some Popeye?
Popeye.
The game of Popeye?
Yes, of course, Till. You can definitely do that.
Okay, there you go, Amber.
Yeah.
Then we'll get into some trivia. How about that? We'll do some trivia next. Oh, the
Yeah.
camera's getting wonky, isn't it?
Well, you know, when you're moving around and it's a lot of Najee Brody, nice to see you on here. He said, asteroids. So, Faria, you must play some layer. The original JT Popeye, great game, goofy movie. Nick Calise, who remembers Tom Hatton
Oh, I'm out.
from would host Popeye cartoons every morning. Wow.
Yeah, Popeye cartoons were pretty sweet, weren't they? It's coming down. Oh, I gotta get that spinach.
Head 80s Art remembers this game growing up and he played it non-stop.
Yeah, there's 3 levels that just repeat with increasing difficulty. Kind of a challenging game. And I've gotten better at it now, but come on, here we go.
Yes, Pard and Purr, hello.
One heart
Saw you
left.
on earlier. Oh, and Cindy, Miss Cindy with Truly Outrageous 80s.
Truly Outrageous 80s. I believe you go live every Wednesday on Instagram at 7 p.m. Pacific, or is it? Tell us what the time it is. I keep getting it wrong. My apologies.
Yeah.
But Cindy, drop it in the chat when you go live,
Yeah.
and so we can get that right. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Mile High Heck, yes, this cabinet is a masterpiece. All right, nope. Yeah, thanks so much, Cindy said. Yes, you're welcome. Sorry. These darn.
All right, we'll call it on this game. Let's see. What can we play next? Play one more game and do some trivia?
Asteroids.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do some Asteroids Deluxe here. The sound isn't working. This is one I need to get back to. But what a sweet game, because the monitor is actually, my friends, if you get some glare, see if you can go down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, there, you already had it on there. Yeah, down. Okay. The monitor is actually down here, and it reflects up off a 2-way glass. And then you have a black light in the back, and these are cardboard cutouts. I mean, here in person you can see it so much better, but hopefully you guys can see that.
Yeah, you can see it pretty good.
Yeah, come over
Right there.
right in there, because you can see it's one sticking out over here, and it's actually 3D. Like, this one is closer than the others. It's a pretty spectacular look for a game, and that's why I like Asteroids Deluxe a little bit better. I just like the look of it when I was a kid than I did the original. And of course you have a little bit of different, they make it a little harder. but it's not the same without the sound of the UFO coming through, that siren type sound.
Yeah, don't often play this. I think
We don't play this, actually. We don't play it enough. You know, it's like a nostalgic art piece, like a lot of these. And it's just good to see this sitting in the collection. Just, You also have S.H.I.E.L.D. in this one. And then at the end, you get these guys that come after you.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have hit S.H.I.E.L.D. Where you had hyperspace in the other one where your ship would disappear and show up somewhere else.
The little one got a high score.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Not that long ago. Travis Dale said, it seems like we're so much more creative in the 80s. Well, yeah.
Yeah, when you play games with crude lines, and yeah, that's not a very cool score.
Well, we didn't have as many distractions. We had time to just think of something to keep us from being bored. Now it's like kids being bored. They got everything.
Bored? All right, let's do some, why don't we do some trivia?
All right. Okay.
Or we'll start with this and that, or this or that. That's always fun. Got it there, Amber?
Yeah.
All right, my friends. This one's for our 80s ladies out there. All right, guys. Yeah, you're gonna have to double tap it. It's going crazy.
Yep.
No, the joystick, Amber.
Yeah, I did, and then...
Here, let me help you with that. There you go. Okay, so My Little Pony or Strawberry Shortcake? My Little Pony or Strawberry Shortcake? What's it gonna be, my friends? This one's more for the ladies. What do you think? I mean, I grew up in a Strawberry Shortcake house. My sister watched that show fanatically. She also had Strawberry Shortcake for her first 13 birthdays. Yeah, it was all about Strawberry Shortcake.
Oh. Pinkie Pie, Jeff F. said. Pinkie Pie. Is that Strawberry Shortcake?
I don't know. Is that a character on Strawberry Shortcake?
I don't know. And Barry said My Little Pony.
My Little Pony? All right.
Eric Welch, Strawberry Shortcake. I think Strawberry Shortcake just because it's such a good dessert. But
yeah. I mean, and with My Little Pony, I remember my sisters and I were having mac and cheese or something, and I always grab the last one and go, my little Roni, and I'd eat it and tease her.
Wow.
I always found joy in that. Sorry.
Pinkie Pie is a pony, Cindy said.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, my friends, Nerf gun or Super Soaker? Nerf gun or Super Soaker? What do you think, my friends?
Yeah. Oh, Cindy said Nerf. Jeffy Ghost, Nerf gun.
All right.
Travis Dale said the Nerf.
Okay.
Jeff F, Nerf. Ian Barry, Nerf. Matt Rogers, Nerf.
Nice. All right, so we have acid wash jeans or parachute pants. Acid wash jeans or parachute pants. And I'm mildly embarrassed or proud to admit that I think through 4th and 5th grade, I was way into breakdancing, times 11. And I had parachute pants I wore to the 5th grade. And I think, oh man, should I tell the story?
Yeah, Eric Welch said parachute with the zippers.
Oh yeah, with the zippers. Lots of zippers.
Chris Maynard said the parachute.
Nice.
With Scott Bryson, acid wash.
All right, there you go, buddy. Nice.
Had 80s art, acid wash.
Acid wash jeans, okay.
Jeffrey Huggins, acid wash.
Acid wash jeans, okay.
Gotta be careful what you say. Charles Firebin said the parachute pants.
Parachute pants, okay.
Leanne Rower, hammer time. Yes, hammer time.
All right, yes, parachute pants.
Yeah.
Okay, Light Bright or Etch-a-Sketch, my friends. Light Bright or Etch-a-Sketch. That's a tough one because I like both of those so much.
Well, yeah, I think Etch-a-Sketch was definitely more prevalent.
Yeah, I remember.
And
So.
less expensive.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Only rich people had the light bright.
Oh, I don't know about that. So Light Bright, I remember my sister, I tell you these stories how I teased her. Well, she wrote a bad word on there in Light Bright and then blamed it on me, and I got in trouble. I said, no, I didn't. See, Mommy always says he doesn't do it. It just went on like that, and I got in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
But I probably deserved it because so much other teasing, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it for the record.
Wow.
She actually got away with that twice. She also did a nail polish on the wall.
Ah, Jim, J. Willai, nice to see you on here. He said both were great.
Yeah, Light Bright or Etch-a-Sketch or Etch-a-Sketch.
Why do you gotta choose, you know? Why do you gotta choose? Cracker Barrel toy selection. The original JT said. Yeah.
All right.
And you know what, Cindy, Outrage Sadie's, I just gotta, I'm right there with you. I always wanted a Light Bright too, and never had it as a kid.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you didn't. It was a great toy. You can sit for hours, and you got the little punch out things. You can make butterflies and different stuff, and
Yeah.
and gosh, it's great. We need to get a Light Bright. We'll get one. Maybe you might be getting one for Christmas now. You would like it, Amber. It comes with the little templates that you can put stuff together.
Wow.
And okay, all right, my friends. Teddy Ruxpin or Speak and Spell. What's it going to be?
Speak and Spell. Wow.
Did you have any of those?
No. But Speak and Spell now, obviously.
You can't speak or spell.
I can't spell very well. And,
You got the speaking down okay, but the spelling's not
and
there.
Teddy Ruxpin now, just, I don't know.
Teddy Ruxpin's one I wanted. Those commercials felt so good. Always wanted a Teddy Ruxpin.
Matt
But I had
Rogers, yeah. Said
Go ahead.
Teddy tried. Oh no, I shouldn't have tried. I did not read that before putting that all
Yeah,
the
you
way.
might want to read them.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Teddy Nick Callis said, Sherry's Retro Shop speak.
Say again?
She said speak and spell. Yeah, I can see. I can't really read
right.
either.
Yeah, that's you might not want to advertise that one fully, but it's okay.
Oh man, no, I can't. I just.
All right. So, my friends, tonight's Broken Arcade giveaway is a Broken Arcade hoodie. Broken Arcade hoodie in your size, shipped anywhere in the world. We'll be getting to that soon. Stay tuned till the end. We go live every Saturday, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. Now we're going to be getting into some trivia questions. That's right, my friends. All right. What 1981 film starred Mel Gibson and was set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland? What's the name of the movie, my friends? What 1981 film starred Mel Gibson and was set in a post-apocalyptic wasteland? There we go. It's viral here.
Christian said Mad Max. Original JT Mad Max. Gosh, and my Metamorphosic said Mad Max. Cyber. There's another one.
All right.
Mad Max, everyone's Road Warrior, Jeffy Ghost said.
Yeah, it's actually Mad Max 2, Road Warrior. You got it.
Okay.
But we're close enough. All right. What 1986 film stars Sean Connery as an immortal swordsman who must battle others through time? This was a great one. What 1986 film stars Sean Connery as an immortal swordsman who must battle others through time? What do you guys say?
Original JT said Highlander.
Yep.
Joanna Trevino. Highlighter. Gray Medallion said the Highlander.
The highlighter?
Highlander too. Wow.
Wow, Amber.
Highlander.
All right, locking it in for the win, huh?
Just what the hell? Oh heck. Sorry. It's just.
All right. Yes, Highlander, my friends. Highlander.
Yeah.
Now, there was Yeah, Highlander was such a sweet concept. I really like that one.
Michael Peiske, there can only be one.
There can only be one. That's one I think about quite often too, right? There can only be one. That's the line, right?
Travis Dale said it won an Emmy for the greatest movie ever made. I don't remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I think there's a lot of greatest movies ever made, huh?
Well, yeah, Audubon Al said Christopher Lambert was actually the star of Highlander.
Yeah, let's think about this, because was there a version with Sean Connery, or was he in? Because I remember. That's the one I remember.
Yep, Sean Connery as Spaniard was a bit of a stretch, though. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, fair. Okay, all right, my friends.
Pablo.
Let's get into the giveaway tonight. All right, and then I'll let you know what we have coming next week, because we have an absolutely amazing show next week. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be super awesome. Definitely don't want to miss it. But here we go for the giveaway. This question, the third person, that's right, my friends, the third person to get this question correct will win the Broken Arcade hoodie, shipped in your size anywhere in the world, absolutely free. Are you ready? Here we go. What was the name of the computer Wow, it's infectious now, Amber. All right, here we go again. Take two. What was the name of the computer program created by Kevin Flynn in Tron? What was the name of the computer program created by Kevin Flynn in Tron? Third person to get this correct will win the hoodie. Who's it going to be? Get your Googles out, my friends.
Does it have to be spelled right?
I would say so. It's not a hard one. I mean, it might be hard to answer, but not a hard one to spell. And if they add an additional one to that, it's okay.
Well, y'all, I'm not.
What was the name of the computer program created by Kevin Flynn in Tron?
Are you sure that was it? Yeah. No, because no. Okay, I see.
We're not talking about, it was Kevin Flynn. Okay, let's back up so we can go back to the film. Flynn had a program that was going around trying to find access to Section 7, or access to 7. And we're not talking about Tron. What was the program? Third person to get this correct. I hope that gives some context.
Yep. Nick Callies said Clue.
Clue. There you got
C-L-U.
it. And Clue was the one in the tank that started out.
Congratulations, you got a Broken Arcade hoodie.
Yeah, congrats. So you can email me at info@brokenarcade.com. Good name, t-shirt size, and address. I'll get that shipped out. Or DM me on Instagram and do the same, and I will get that sent out to you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, well, before we wrap up, was there any questions that you guys had that you didn't get answered, or that you want to ask now before we move on with the show?
Yeah, well, actually, if other people want to get that, right?
Oh yeah, if you guys are looking for a Broken Arcade t-shirt, and Black Friday's coming up, head on over to shop.brokenarcade.com, but you might want to wait till Black Friday, because I'll be doing like a 50% off deal on all Broken Arcade shirts. So just to give you the heads up.
Yeah, Nick Hillis said, I finally won. Thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Congrats. Good for you. All right.
Yeah, that was actually one of the few trivia questions where it took a bit, to kind of.
Does that make you happy?
Well, it helped me find the winner easier. That's
Okay.
for sure.
All right. So guys, we have a very exciting show next week.
Wait,
Yes.
there's more. There's
Okay.
2 questions.
Okay.
What's the name of your music project? Christians asked.
I don't know yet. I was thinking that might be Broken Arcade. I'm not sure.
Eric Welch, where to get the animated Mario Brothers block?
This is built. This is a project that has 2 LED panels. And here, I'll turn it off and turn it on again. And you'll see the project name. You can donate to these guys, and they'll give you all the animations, but you can make your own too. I've made a couple in Photoshop here. Once it turns back on, it is connected to the internet to pull the current time. Should be booting up right now. It's got a Raspberry Pi in it. It's like Raspberry Pi 2 DMD or something. Well, it'll come on in a second. Okay, RPi 2 DMD. So you go look that up on Google. RPi 2 DMD, and there's it's a local address here, local IP, and then there you have it. It plays an animation, then goes back to the clock. Very simple system, although it's definitely not 732. So it's probably going to be connecting and then come back in and get that time. So yeah, pretty cool. My buddy built that for me, and there you go. Now it's the right time. My buddy built that for me, and it's pretty sweet. So I made some of the background animations. Nice,
Yeah,
but okay.
Okay.
So here we go. Next week is an exciting show for you. You must watch. Okay, if you're not going to miss anyone, don't miss next week's, because if you're a fan of Tron, which I know a lot of you are, guess what's coming, my friends? Discs of Tron is coming. Discs of Tron is coming next week, and it was supposed to be here Thursday. It was supposed to be here Friday, and guess what? It never made it, but I think it's coming Wednesday. So I'm just going to leave it packed up, and I'm going to unpack it. We'll do it together. The whole show is going to be about Discs of Tron and talking about Tron, and we're going to unpack the game as it comes. It was being shipped from Illinois, and it's the big one that has the back. However, it's been cut, so I don't have the back. We're going to build out the back. We're not going to do that, obviously, in the show, but Keith is going to help build that out. But the front is totally intact. And the cool thing about Discs of Tron, the large one, or the environmental version, or the EDOT, is that it has the speech in it. And the regular upright ones didn't have the speech. But a lot of people cut the back because it just took up too much space. But I am going to bring that thing back to its full glory. That is such a holy grail, awesome piece. So next week, stay tuned. 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern, we'll be doing the Discs of Tron episode. So I hope to have you all there. And this way, Amber, we'll be moving out Star Wars in December. Why, you might ask?
Why?
I can neither confirm or deny that a Star Wars cockpit may or may not be coming to the garage. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. That's why we might be moving that one, or might be keeping it. We don't know. All right, there you have it. So, all right, friends. I would say that it is my pleasure to hang out with you guys. You really make Broken Arcade, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to hang out, reminisce, and these nostalgic art pieces remind me of cool 80s stuff when I was a kid, just the simpler times. And you are what make Broken Arcade great. And I just want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you. You make my Saturdays great. You make my weeks great. And I love chatting with you guys during the week. And also, if you have any questions during the week, hey, hit me up, or some cool reels that you find or videos. Hey, send them by. Happy to chat. But before we go, why don't we say goodbye to the lovely Amber?
Well, thank you so much, everyone. It's really a pleasure to see all of you on here every Saturday night. Thank you.
That's right. That's right. Okay, guys.
We appreciate it, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Thank you, friends. Have a great, safe rest of your week. You take care. Catch you next time.